What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well. I'm gonna be customizing the RX-8 Mazda Speed, which is a car that I had in my garage for months at this point. I'm pretty sure I've had this car for literally 4 to 5 months, 4 to 6 months even, and never touched it. So I'm gonna touch it. We got a little OEM Plus build going on over here. Not much you can really do with the car. And we got it to C class, so I'm going to keep this one in C class and move the other one to D class because you get two of these. And let's see how it goes. So we're racing against a Evo 10, and that is a CLK, I'm pretty sure, CLK 500. And we are in the back of the pack because we got no perfect start bonus with this thing. It's very interesting that this car feels like it has a good turning radius. It's definitely interesting how the steering is. It's definitely a grippier one for sure. Now I'm on keyboard. In fact, I actually got rid of that controller because I was like, man, you know, if I gotta do all this troubleshooting for the controller to work properly, I'm just not going to deal with it because, like I said, I got the controller pretty new, so I'm going to just get a replacement, and we're just going to stick with keyboard. I might not even get another controller. I just might just go back to keyboard, like how I did it for most of my time playing this game. So we passed the Merc. Will I catch up with the Evo? Probably not, because the Evo has enough power to get away from me. However, I'm impressed by this car. This car actually held up decent ground. This track seems to be well suited for it. It doesn't seem like a car that would be like a top speed monster. However, it's a pretty nice car to drive, and you definitely miss your 50 perfect starts to get this one. You get two of them, and if you don't want them, you can sell them for a combined, I think, like 2.4 mil. So that's pretty nice. Driving an old car, and what on earth was that? This was my main C-Class car for, not really so much for racing, but for team escapes. And that was the Scion TC Red Jug. I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed by this car because I had it because, one, it was, I got this TC way back, the first TC I'm talking about, way back as an achievement, just so I can just put Scion TC collector, well, not Scion collector on my, you see the badge, what do you even call the badge displays? So that's why I actually got TC. But then I drove it, and I was like, wait, this is not bad at all. And I'm not sure if this car, well, all the cars got retuned, and look, the cops and the roadblocks now join into the pursuit, as mentioned in the update. So to see that in action, that is actually really cool. That is very cool to see. And that is not cool of me to just drive straight into the Rhino, and my teammate got busted. I really thought I was going to help him out with Slingshot. Seems like that was not the case. I do gotta say, last time I driven this car was probably, I want to say like a year ago, or early this year. Not too sure, but I don't remember it being this good, actually. Wait, this thing can actually flip over cop cars. Granted, with jugg, but I don't remember this car doing that, actually. And, oh man, I should have seen those spikes. And this light Rhino over here, well, man just took himself out, but he was trying to catch up. You can't catch it with a TC, man. This is actually a nice car. I mean, I did like driving the car before, but this is actually a nice car to use in pursuits, it seems like. Yeah, look at that. Look, man, the rhinos be making my job way easier. But do you see that? Oh, wow. They are just destroying themselves. This is actually hilarious seeing. Look! It even takes out all these cars, like, they flip it, it flips it over. That's just... I don't remember the TC actually doing that before. Man's in the Gulf, and this light rhino, man. This light rhino gotta chill out. Don't know what he's doing. Look at that. Look, the Corvette is back in the pursuit. We're almost done with this, and it seems like this car did it with ease. I mean, it's a Juggernaut car, what you expect. However, I'm pretty sure not all the Juggernaut cars are the best. They're better than regular cars. However, at the end of the day, it's a Scion TC. And why did I do that? Well, I don't know why I did that, to be honest. At the end of the day, it's a Scion TC. You do not expect a Scion TC to be good at pursuits. That's just the reality of it. But here we have a Scion TC, which I got this thing lowered down to stage 3, which I never really do, but I kind of rock with this thing's look. Put a nice oversized wing on it. It definitely looks nice. It looks nice. And it handles nice too. That's the crazy part. It's not like a boat in any sense. It honestly drives a car that shouldn't be good at pursuits. I think that's what's also messing with me too, because usually cars that are super good for pursuits kind of drive like a tank. I'm talking about cars like the Bentley, the Chrysler. That's what I always think of as good pursuit cars. However, this is kind of enjoyable. This is an enjoyable pursuit car to drive. So you can smash cops, and oh man, oh what was that? What was that? Oh, that is some good recovery though. That is some good recovery. Alright, even if you get flipped over like that, at least now you know with this car, you can not have to worry about a thing. And we are done with this team escape. That was I don't know if that was a high enough CTS. However, this car did some damage. I'm pretty impressed by it.
Alright, suspects in custody. Cover units, let's slow it down now.
Got some good cash, and we got a 3-star engine. Back on one of the newer tracks. Let's see how this goes. Driving the 918, which is another car I haven't driven in such a long time. I forgot I even had this in my garage. And whoa, that is quite a bump. Oh, there's a big turn coming up. I hope I don't get run from behind. Oh, what is Mans doing over there? And he, man, come on. Yeah, that. He hit the bump, and then I got slammed. That's just hilarious. But we're back to the pack. However, it really doesn't matter. And what is going on with this 911? What on earth is that? This is just classic WUGG race where it's just hilarious, man. That was a very enjoyable race. Well, that's gonna be it. Anyways, y'all, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a good one, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.